after I knew that I had their support, it became much easier for me. And I used to go to class with my ever-growing belly and with morning sickness. I remember that in the first trimester, I had a lot of morning sickness. And my husband was away for some time due to work. But I still managed to carry on. I used to go to classes. And I remember one very embarrassing time in which I think towards the end of my first trimester, I got so sick one day that I had fever, I had loose motions, and I had vomiting on the same day in my department. And I couldn't control what was happening to my body because of the pregnancy. And I was supposed to get picked up at the after the end of my class, but the driver wasn't coming. So I remember throwing up inside my compound, like the department compound. I threw up there, and it was so embarrassing because there were people like all over from other departments also. They had parked their bikes and all, and here I was throwing up and everything. Yeah, so finally the driver came, and then I was like, where were you? My husband wasn't also there in town, and I was like, who do I call now? I'm getting so sick. So that's the time that I remember being really, really sick. And I was sick for about a week or so of like heavy fever, and everything was happening with my body that I did not recognize was happening. And then I became better. And second and third trimester I've enjoyed completely. I've enjoyed myself. I used to go to class also. And of course, like physical changes were happening. I was getting more tired sooner. I wasn't able to sleep, and I was getting morning sickness a little bit. And I was running I was going short of breath and everything, but that did not stop me from pursuing anything. I used to go for class, and Madhavi ma'am had told me that you take a stool and you lift your feet up and don't worry about it, like nobody will tell you anything. So I used to hide. There were these tables and I used to hide a stool underneath, and I actually used to take a chair. And I thought that the students who were younger to me, my classmates, they would actually make fun कि ये क्या हो रहा है हमारे सामने, and they had never seen a pregnant woman in class sitting with them, But to my surprise, they were so supportive, and I made some really good friends then, because they would take my husband's number, my parents' number. They were like, if you ever faint or you do something happens, we need to rush you. So I said, don't get so worried, nothing will happen, it's just a pregnancy. So no, but they took everything, and they were very supportive. They used to give me class notes on WhatsApp, and they were like, you don't come to class today, it's okay, we'll give you proxy and all that stuff. So they were supportive.